Hi, it's Jean Brittingham with Kept in Stitches, and it is time for our week in review. What have we been doing at Kept in Stitches for the past week? Well, let's find out. So, first of all, what do I want to start with? Let me see. We will start right here. As I told you, I'm going to be doing the quilt Long Time Gone by Jen Kingwell. This is the book. And this is the quilt. However, I am doing mine in Civil War era fabrics, reproduction fabrics. And I got the first 2 blocks done, which it is bow tie blocks, put together 4 of them, so it makes a circle. So I did get started, and I did get the first 2 blocks completed, which I think I said that my goal would be to be able to do 2 blocks a week. So I accomplished that goal. So we got that done. What else did we get done? I think I'm gonna go to, yes, we'll do this one. We finished, as I showed you that I was starting on, the crocheted edging on the pillowcase. Whoops, if we turn it around, we're just going to see the back of the quilt. But it goes all the way around the top. So I am at the point to start the next pillowcase. So in my live, when I go live at 6 o'clock on, not at 6 o'clock, at 3 o'clock on Monday afternoon, which is tomorrow, I will be showing how to start that on this pillowcase. So those of you that are interested, be sure and be ready at 3 o'clock if you want to see me showing how to do that live. Won't be showing the actual crocheting. We'll be showing how to get it ready for the crocheting on the edge, how to mark it, and how to do the blanket stitch all the way around to get started. So that will be Monday's live video at 3 p.m. So tune in for that. And the next thing that we got done is we're working on Jan Paddock's tabletop turnabouts as a sew along. This is the first one that we're doing. Let me get that a little closer so you can see it better. The name of this one, I believe, is Garden House. Yes, Garden House. So that's the first one that we're starting with. And I have got, see if we can pick this up without losing it all. I have now got all the templates that I traced on live last week with the templates for the applique. They are all traced. They are all pressed onto the fabrics, ready to trace around them, get them ready for the needle turn applique. And I have all my threads here that I've chosen to use for the applique. So we are ready for those of you that are doing the sew along. Sorry, turn back around here instead of talking with my back to you. We are ready for you all to start step 1, and I have prepared those. We'll have it ready to download as a PDF and put in the files in the Facebook group, which my Facebook group is, as always, Friends of Kept in Stitches, Quilting Stitching Bee. So if you're interested in joining us in my Facebook group where I share the sew-alongs, the quilts, mini quilt of the month that I design, and other things along the way, be sure and check for the link in the description box below. It's always there. It's also on the banner on my YouTube channel. Facebook, just click and it'll take you right to it. All you have to do is answer a couple questions and you'll be able to join in on all the fun in the Facebook group. So also, since we are talking about that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy watching and seeing what I do and the demonstrations that I do on Tip Demo Wednesday, the week in review, and I go live on Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. and I also go live on Thursday afternoon at 3 p.m. If you enjoy seeing what I do, be sure and hit that subscribe button, click the bell so that you'll get the notifications. And while we're talking about it, everybody, give this video a thumbs up if you will, please, to help. Thanks. I appreciate it very much. Now, on to what we have accomplished this week. I did forget to tell you, if you are wanting to do the pillowcases, make sure that you get some cotton yarn. Have a pillowcase. If you don't, have one that you want, just find a cheap one in the store or whatever to start with to get the technique down, so you know how to do it when you get the pillowcases that you really want to make pretty for your bed or wherever. So, forgot to tell you that. Mine is, I love this cotton, but you can find any cotton yarn and that will work. Also, you will need for that, put my little kit here, which I just have an eyeglass case that I keep everything in, which that is the leftover yarn from the other one, but you will need a Mark Be Gone water air erasable pen for marking, and you will need a large wool darning needle. So make sure that you have wool darning needles and the Mark Be Gone marker, and then you will need a size F crochet hook. Those are all the supplies that you'll need. You might want one of the larger needle threaders so you can get that yarn through your needle. Those are the supplies that you will need for the pillowcase edging, which most of you, if you crochet, you have all those supplies already on hand. And the next thing, I'll show that. The next thing that I did was I decided I've always wanted to make a red and white quilt. And I have quite a bit of red fabric and quite a bit of white fabric, and I have a couple nice collections of fat quarters of red and white, a little off-white beige thrown in there. That's fine. I like to do that. It gives it more depth and interest when you're using not just white but throwing in other ones with it. But this will be a scrappy red and white quilt, and I am designing, which this is not the whole quilt, I've just started designing it, but to give you an idea, I'm designing an Ohio Star quilt, and I'm going to use 12-inch, 9-inch, 6-inch, and 3-inch blocks. So they will kind of look like they're floating on the background. That's what my idea is. That's what I'm trying to go with. And this is what I've got done so far. Quite a bit to go yet before I get it down to what I actually want and test it and everything like that. But I did pull, like I said, a bunch of my fat quarters that are the red and white, so I have them to get started with. I knew that I needed, I don't know why I thought I needed more red. I forgot that I have plenty of red fabric. Just look at this back here. All of that, and there's more over there. And of course I have the whites and the beiges and everything, but I was thinking I needed more red. So a friend of mine and I last minute went to the one-stop shop hop at the Nutter Center here by us on Thursday morning, and I picked up some more red fabric, and forgot the project behind me. I am also doing yo-yos for a large yo-yo quilt, and I'm going to be using black as an accent in that. So I got a couple more yards of black fabric so that I knew that the black is going to match and not be two different blacks. So that project is behind me. And I have all of these squares. It's all 30s reproduction fabrics that I'm doing it in, but I have these all cut in some plain fabrics to go in with it. But I have those all cut, ready to go in the yo-yo, which I have one ready to make here, in the yo-yo maker. Make the yo-yos. Have a few back here in the container that I'm going to plop them in as I go. I will need a bigger container, but this one was fine to start with. But these are the size yo-yos that I'm going with, and we have a few of them made already in the 30s reproduction fabrics. So that also got started and going, and we'll set that right back there where it was. So quite a few things I've got that I'm working on. So who knows which one will get done first, how far I'll get, but they're things that I've been wanting to do. One of the other things that I have really been wanting, and I looked online, and it's the large square clapper. I have one of the oblong ones, but it's just not big enough and not enough for when you're doing, you know, blocks that you need to do a bigger area. So I was able to get it also at the One Stop Shop Hop. The one shop had that. So it is a nice large, let me see, what does it actually measure? It is 9 by 9 by 9, 9 inches square. So, and a nice handle on it, and it is heavy. So it's going to be a great clapper for pressing my blocks as I go. But the nice thing about it was, when I was looking online and I was going to order one, they wanted $18 for shipping, and I did not want to pay $18 for shipping. So no shipping on this one. Just had to attend and go to the One Stop Shop Hop and found it. So I'm very happy about that purchase. I think that is about it. I do have a quilt on the long arm. Of course, it is on the other side of the camera, so I can't show you at this time, but it only has, about 3 or 4 more passes on the long arm, and it will be finished, and the next one will be able to be loaded on. So I think that is just about it for the week in review. Please feel free to always, in the comments, if there's something that you would like to see in an upcoming tip demo Tuesday, or I mean, if there's something that somebody really wants to see, wants to know about, I can always throw in an extra video. I can do it during my lives on Monday and Thursday. But be sure and drop that in the comments section. Let me know. Also, let me know whether you enjoy and like what you're seeing. If there's something else that you'd like to see, again, just let me know, and I'll do whatever I can to get that with you. Oh, and as I see behind me, I forgot to show you that I got the friendship quilt hung up behind my chair that I sit in and do my handwork, so that I can see that, and it's bright and cheerful, the colors of my cottage. So it's now hanging in the stitching cottage instead of just folded up. That is the week in review. I hope everybody will have a great upcoming week. I hope that you have some projects that you're working on, and that your hands will be busy stitching and enjoying, relaxing with that stitching. So thank you, everyone. Have a great week. And remember, I can keep you in stitches. Bye-bye.